Are tournaments making too much money on you? And were you banned from Dreamborn Inc. like me? All that and so much more right now on Lorcana Alert. On YouTube this week, Loregainz posted a very fun red-green deck that focuses on Robin Hood Sharpshooter. Check out the second game that he plays, where Robin Hood gets to play 2 Dragonfires and a Pirate's Life for free. Because when Robin Hood quests, he looks at the top 4 cards of your deck, and he can reveal an action card with cost 6 or less and play it for free. If you're not subscribed to Loregainz, you probably should be. Also on YouTube this week, I found Lorcana Alert, but European-focused news. I think this is a German YouTuber, but they use a translator and an English text-to-speech function. It's an interesting watch if you want to know more European Disney Lorcana news. He talks about the different place where you could get the Anna promo and other Disney news from the community. If you want more Lorcana Alert and can speak German, I definitely recommend subscribing to this channel and checking out the video linked in the description. Over on Reddit this week, we got to see some of the final data for the Archazia Island pack stats. This is a spreadsheet put together by a fan. 680 Disney Lorcana Archazia Island boxes were reported by over 300 people to get this data. This chart shows that most boxes have about 4 legendaries and says that 11 boxes that were reported had 7 legendaries in them. Now that's a good box. You can check out all these stats for yourself at the link in the description. Also on Reddit this week, chat, is this legal? C. Klein says, I stripped down the borders of a set 7 foil. For science, painter's tape, nail polish remover, gloves, and a cotton swab. Try this at home, kids, with parental supervision. It's shiny, sleeved up side by side with an untouched foil, shown in direct and indirect natural light. Check out this foil Jafar with the borders wiped clean. Now this is a cool custom card, but the biggest question that we don't have an answer to is this legal? Stormblast asked in the comments, would that still be playable competitively? I would imagine as long as it's in the sleeve, it would be fine, but I'm still a little new to this. C. Klein is claiming that it is the same weight and texture, so most likely it would be legal. I doubt that we'll ever have an official ruling on this, but like if we can play it with a card that's drawn all over, what's stopping us from taking a little bit of the ink off? This opens the door for so many possibilities. I have one of the foil cards right here that I took all of the ink off and then embossed the Ready Set Ink logo on. You can see that this card is pretty destroyed by the nail polish remover. So if you do this, you gotta be extra careful to not get any on the back. The last post on Reddit this week was this person who's claiming that they have a Japanese enchanted Elsa that eBay won't authenticate. They said that this came from a sealed case that they opened themselves, bought from a trusted retailer. But they received an email from eBay after trying to sell this card, saying that the card cannot be authenticated and may be counterfeit. Be careful out there if you're buying Elsas. There could be something more sinister going on. Over on Facebook this week was this post from Richard Wood that said, anyone else get blocked from Dreamborn? Dreamborn.inc is one of the best fan-made Disney Lorcana websites that there is. Tommy in the comments of this post says that he also got banned. And guess what, buddy? I got banned too. For about 30 minutes. Me and my good buddy Kenny, who also runs Ready Set Inc., tried logging into our Dreamborn accounts only to be met with this image. Sorry, you have been blocked. You are unable to access Dreamborn.inc. I was about to crash out. After about 30 minutes of trying Dreamborn.inc, it was restored, and all my decks were still there. I love Dreamborn.inc. I sure hope nothing bad ever happens to Dreamborn.inc. Also on Facebook, as part of our Ready Set Inc. Investigate series, do you do the math before you go to a tournament? There was this post in the Disney Lorcana Facebook community that piqued my interest because it called out Midwest gamers. I'm a Midwest gamer and I like Lorcana tournaments. And then I did the math. At a $35 entry for this tournament, oh wait, there's a $4 melee fee. So a $39 entry, the store would collect $2,240 if all 64 people showed up. But they're only giving out exactly $1,000. To make the top 8 cut, you need at least a record of 5 wins and 1 loss if they're doing 6 rounds. If you get 4 wins and 2 losses, only 1 person with 4 wins and 2 losses will make the top 8, where 15 other people with the exact same record won't make the bubble. After going 5 wins and 1 loss, imagine losing $10 on your entry fee. That's right. If you get top 8, you get $25. That's $10 less than what you paid to play in the tournament. Heck, that's even more after melee fees and however much your transportation to the event was, too. It would seem to me that tournament structures like this are discouraging to the community. And it's not just one example. At first glance, this tournament in Idaho looks good enough. But then I did the math and same thing. This tournament has a 50-player cap. So that could be $2,500 in the prize pool. How much money is too much money to make on a tournament? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I get that shops have overhead, but I can't imagine that the overhead for that weekend would be $1,200. I get that they're small businesses out there doing their things, but is this detracting from the Lorcana community as a whole? There are great tournaments out there like the Charlie Collectible shows that starts off as an 8K tournament, but as they get more money into the prize pool, they upgrade it. What started as an 8K tournament turned into a $13,000 tournament. I just think card shops might be able to do a little bit better for the community. The last tournament that I saw on the Facebook page is getting better. This one has first place getting a PSA 10 Elsa. That's like a $1,400 card. That's pretty cool. And they're also giving out a PSA 10 Cinderella Ballroom Sensation. This one's in Arkansas, which is a pretty far drive for me. But the Elsa prize, that's pretty solid. And it looks like it's in this cool warehouse. I mean, look at this thing. If you go around the back, it looks like it's straight out of The Last of Us. The last post on Facebook that we want to talk about was this question that says, anybody else use their Disney Dorables as lore counters? And you can see that they have the Pumbaa, and what is that? Probably a Sven. I also keep a Disney Dorable in my deck box at all time. You'll never guess. It's Flounder. I think having a Disney Dorable in your deck box is a good idea. On Twitter this week, there were some cruel April Fool's jokes, mostly coming from this Boba Pied. We started following Boba Pied because they made an altered card for Earlmeister, a Mushu card that we talked about in one of the previous Lorcana alerts. But turns out following this account just broke my heart because they posted this as an April Fool's Day joke. Disney Lorcana Challenge. Illumineers from across Europe set out to compete in 4 2025 Disney Lorcana challenges. And they made it look so good. It says, these are reasonable dates, and we were so excited. We even went to the Disney Lorcana website, where we realized it was all just a cruel joke. April Fool's is the worst holiday. But you know what wasn't an April Fool's? Was this posted on March 31st from Waro that says why Hiram should not get an errata. They're saying that if Hiram got an errata, it would cost less, have 4 more willpower, quest for 3, and let you draw 3 cards. We can't let Hiram get an errata. They're just going to make it better. They just love Sapphire. Also on Twitter was where we saw the news that there's a new Ravensburger team member. At Lorcana News tweeted out this screenshot from the Discord that says, new Ravensburger team member just introduced himself in the official Discord, and it's a pretty important role. Rav Cooper, Mr. Steve Cooper, says, hey everyone, I am Cooper, the new Senior Tournament Operations Manager for Disney Lorcana. I've been collecting and playing as much as I can since Lorcana released, and my family is big on everything Disney. Cooper says that he's been in the esports and event industries for over 10 years and is excited to bring the digital and physical knowledge together. I am super excited for Rav Cooper and what he brings to the Disney Lorcana community. But I really don't like opening Discord. On Instagram this week, Lorcana Lab _JP posted the actual dates for the Disney Lorcana challenges, but in Japan. These aren't called challenges. I think they're called Grand Prix there. But you can see May 31st and July 26th. The Japanese region is going to be able to get their hands on the foil Rapunzel and the foil Cinderellas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. For our meta report this week, Check out this Emerald Amethyst deck. It's got the Shift Diablos by the dozens. That's right, you got 4 Diablo's Maleficent Spot, you got 4 Diablo Obedient Raven, and you got 3 Spiteful Raven Diablos. And then, what's even more is you got the best card in Disney Lorcana, 4 Diablo Devoted Heralds. I like this deck, it's looking pretty good. I like the option to be able to shift your Diablo on whatever Diablo you want. And it's got some good old discard tricks, including the Lucifer that says when you play this character, each opponent chooses and discards either 2 cards or 1 action card. And it's got that item hate built in with the Has Set My Heart song card that says banish chosen item. It's a song card that you can sing with 2 cost or more characters, which is almost all of these characters. I've been playing Blurple myself, and I've been having a good time with it. Amethyst is a pretty good color if you don't want to be playing the blue steels right now. For our Market Watch segment, Tamatoa is almost ripe for the picking. It's about $50 a crab right now. I have fully given up on pulling one of these for myself. Looks like if you want to win a set championships next month, you're going to have to join the crab side because nothing is piercing that sapphire steel wall. There's a few oddball decks like Red-Blue that runs a similar strategy and Chernadogs that can high roll their way. But gosh, Blue-Steel is just too consistent to try to beat yourself. Especially 5 rounds of it or 7 rounds of it. If you have any Lorcana alerts that you want me to know about, email me at lorcana707@gmail.com. Ready Set Inc. is now over 1,672 subscribers.